Meet Saleem Shajeer, the powerhouse chief marketing officer of DXN. A titan of the wellness industry, a visionary whose strategies help shape DXN into a global name. In a field demanding grit and genius, Mr. Saleem leads with strength, driving remarkable growth across the region. As CMO, he ensures DXN's message of health and prosperity reaches millions worldwide. He also serves as Vice Chairman of the Direct Selling Association UAE, promoting integrity and sustainable industry growth. A standard setter, a visionary, a force shaping the future of global wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Saleem Shajeer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our CMO of DXN Worldwide, Mr. Saleem Shajeer!
Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. Por favor, tomen asiento. Good morning. Buenos dias. Do you enjoy the camp so far? Good camp? One of the best? Do you know what we meant by camp? CA making program, Crown Ambassador making program. This is the meaning of the word camp. And what we need is that you need to go back from here and become a Crown Ambassador. Are you ready? Are you ready? Indian, Pakistanis, Bangladesh, Nepalis, आप तैयार हो? Uzbek, तैयार Mrs. तैयार Mrs. Arabs, North Africans, Moroccans, هل أنتم مستعدين؟ هل أنتم مستعدين؟ Latin Americans, estamos listos. Estamos listos. Wow, very good. This is the energy that will make you a Crown Ambassador. A Crown Ambassador means free man and free woman. There is nothing to worry. All these people who are sitting in this sofa, they have achieved that stage. Camp 3.0, when it happens, you should be here. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to do that? Ladies and gentlemen, my speech is all about the factors which we understood as the catalyst of DXN business. Catalysts that make you a Crown Ambassador. Catalyst means something which make your business fast, which make your effort easy. And the first one is understanding the real USPs, unique selling propositions, the strength of DXN. Many people who joined 20 years back is still talking about DXN in the same manner which they used to talk about in the beginning of their DXN life. Every day, this company is evolving. If you're not keeping up with the growth of the company, you will not be able to convince new people. So it is essential that you need to understand the latest USPs of DXN. What are the latest USPs? One, DXN is not having a normal CEO. He is something different. Mr. Jijit was explaining about Dr. Lim. He is an extraordinary individual. He is a scientist. You look at the CEOs of other direct selling companies, you cannot find this combination which our chairman, not CEO, chairman is having, executive chairman, the leading person of DXN. He is a scientist, he is a philosopher, he is a researcher, he is a product expert, he is a business genius, he is a visionary, and he is a very, very simple individual. Very, very simple individual. You know, when you look at the leading figures of other direct selling companies or other companies, you can understand that our chairman is extraordinary. So one of the main strength of DXN is the presence of this great visionary. And ladies and gentlemen, 33 years back, DXN was a small company, one among the small companies in the world 33 years back. But now, we are one of the biggest manufacturer in the direct selling industry. The world direct selling industry, the biggest is DXN. You need to understand that, and you need to talk about that. When we say biggest in Ganoderma, biggest in Spirulina, biggest in Cordyceps, biggest in Lion's Mane, biggest in Noni, everything, we are the number one. And when you count the number of factories, no other direct selling companies are having the number of factories that DXN is having. Mr. Prajit had yesterday show, 14 factories currently operational, 6 more coming, which will make us a company with 20 factories. Now, when you talk about, if you need to become a crown ambassador, when you talk about DXN, you need to explain about the manufacturing strength of this company. You know, the factor which makes DXN different from all other direct selling companies is this one. What is that factor? That we are not a direct selling company. To explain it more, we are not only a direct selling company. We are a product company in the beginning. We are a manufacturing company in the beginning. We are an agri-tech company in the beginning. We are a biotech company in the beginning. After all these things, direct selling comes as our marketing arm. So this factor makes DXN different from all other direct selling companies in the world. You need to talk about this. When people come to you and talk about A company, B company, C company, D company, you need to tell them that count the number of factories that your company is having, and my company is having the maximum number of factories in the entire direct selling industry. You should be having the knowledge to say about that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a normal person who is meeting Dr. Lim. He is the president of the biggest Latin American country called as Brazil. The president, the prime minister, the authorities, everybody is watching the growth of this company. You know how this meeting has become possible between the president of Brazil and Dr. Lim? Because we are the largest investment maker in Brazil from Malaysia. A company has not invested so much that DXN has invested in Brazil. Not only in Brazil, Peru, we are the number one Malaysian company who has invested in Peru. Bolivia, we are the number one investor from a foreign country. In Morocco, we are the number one Malaysian company which has invested in Morocco. In Dubai, we are the number one company which has invested in manufacturing in Dubai. In Saudi Arabia, we are going to be the number one in terms of manufacturing. Ladies and gentlemen, everything number one. If you need to convince a person, you just need to talk about all these things. They will be convinced. No other company, we are not the 5, not the 4, not the 3, not the 2. We are the number one company in the entire world. You need to understand that. When you talk about DXN, talk with pride. talk with privilege because you are talking about an opportunity for him or her, not for you, not for your PV, not for your business, for him or for her. You're talking about DXN. When you're talking about DXN, you need to have that feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, private jet, the one and only company which uses this costly machine for the use of its customers, not for the chairman, not for the CEO, for the use of its customers. Ladies and gentlemen, Google is not doing this. Amazon is not doing this. No other company in the world has invested in 3 private jets, which each one costs around 25 million US dollars for its consumers. All these dignitaries who are sitting here, they have already flown in the jet. Their lifestyle has become completely different with the use of this machine. Talk about that. Show the videos to the market, and they will be convinced. We are the company which does all these things. Ladies and gentlemen, Cyberville, one of the most beautiful architectural wonder one company has built as its corporate office. Show them the picture. Show them the picture of our corporate office. If they are not convinced, that is their mistake, not your mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing in Dubai. How do you like this city, Dubai? Do you like this city, Dubai? Everybody in the world likes this city, Dubai. One of the best cities in the world. And we should thank the rulers of this country, the rulers of this city, for making this city so exceptional. And the pride fact for DXN in that, for the past 20 years, the crown prince, the king, the queen of this city uses our coffee, DXN coffee. Every day morning, they wake up and they drink DXN coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the best coffee makers in the world. Mr. Laszlo was telling about the coffee. So many coffee drinkers are there. You offer them the coffee, they will say, no, I don't need. I like my coffee. This is the coffee of the royal family of Dubai. If you give like that, they will say, huh? Okay, give it to me. Let me try. Ladies and gentlemen, we are making the best coffee. We are making the best food supplements. We are making the best cosmetics. When you talk about this opportunity is not for you, for that person, for him and for her. You need to understand this fact. Zabil Coffee, this is the brand by which we are giving it to the palace. Ladies and gentlemen, events. Now, I'm telling you, I'm proclaiming here, this is one of the best quality events ever made in the history of DXN. This camp. You have become a part of that. You know, you go to the corner of this hall, and with this crowd, you make a selfie and show this to the people whom you plan to recruit in DXN. I'm telling you, your job will become very easy with this photo. It is marvelous. I have seen in social media yesterday so many photographs with the crowd in this hall. Amazing. This will be a catalyst for your business. Ladies and gentlemen, high quality events. If you're showing this video and telling others who are not part of DXN, would you like to join DXN? Then if they say no, that is not your mistake, that is their mistake. I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of the best catalysts of DXN business moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, independent conventions. Mr. Jijit has talked about it, Mr. Prajit has talked about it, Mr. Pedro has talked about it. Independence is the key. Independence is the key. What is the name of the company? DXN? No. The name of the company is Pedro Company. The name of the company is Raid Company. The name of the company is Laszlo Company. The name of the company is each of your name. The company has to be formed under you. The business is your business, not DXN's business. You are a company when you join DXN. And you need to do your activities. Don't look at the management. Don't look at the company. We have seen many countries which has become successful where leaders follow this attitude. Mr. Pedro was talking about this. Peru, Bolivia, it started from Bolivia. Mr. Alvaro and Mr. Ciprian, all these people are sitting here. Mr. Jaime Colque, all these people, you know, they have started independent convention. They forgot about the management and they started moving people from their side. Peru, Bolivia, Mexico, and people from Bihar. I'm not talking about India. India is a very big country, but one state is having half of India's sale only because of independent convention. And Philippines, Mr. Markwin and team is there. From Philippines, they all belong to one team. They are the one who is conducting independent convention in Philippines. And that is the reason why, as a team, they are here. Independence. Don't look up. Don't look to your upline. Don't look to the company. Do yourself. Mr. Raid has started independent conventions in Iraq. And Louis, the crown ambassador in Iraq, he is a person who has become crown ambassador because of independent conventions. Miss Huda Tamas never asked help from the company. She do it by herself. Madam Hanadi organized independent convention in Egypt, around 1,000 people. Independent. Don't look at the company. You know from where we have learned it? From Professor Vasupal, who became the first independent convention maker in India by creating his own RBC. And you know from whom we have learned it? From Rafael Diaz, who never looked at the company for travel or anything like that. He started doing everything by himself. You might have seen the story of Mr. Buddhiman Saleem. But Buddhiman Saleem, how he achieved, how he faced the challenges, not with the help of the company, by himself. So don't believe that someone else will come and pick you up to the success. No, you need to do it by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the independent conventions happened in Peru. Everything organized by leaders, not by the company, by the way. Everything organized by the leaders. This is Argentina, independent convention. Argentina is a new market which raised into the top 10 position. Yesterday, Mr. Prajit has told. Because of one reason, high price, high SV, high bonus also. So don't be tensed when the price goes up, because along with that SV goes up, along with that bonus goes up. At the end of the day, if you're a professional direct seller, you should not be worried about high price, because that will make you high SV and high bonus, which will make you successful faster. This is the reason behind the growth of Argentina. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot leave this stage without talking about this. One of the best catalysts of current DXN business is this one. You know what is the speciality of all these four ladies? They are the four fastest crown ambassadors of DXN. Four fastest crown ambassadors. Madam Alma Saragosa, fourth fastest. She is here. Could you please rise up, madam? She is from USA. Madam Nodira. Madam Nodira. She is the second fastest. Where is she? Madam Nodira. You know, among the four fastest crown ambassadors, there are two crown ambassadors who came from another direct selling company. Madam Alma and Madam Nodira, another direct selling company. When they came along with their team, and they have become two of the fastest crown ambassadors of DXN. You know, they are known as physical influencers. Physical influencers. When they move, the team moves. Wherever Madam Nodira goes, Dhoni and team follows her. Wherever Madam Alma goes, her team follows her. You know, being one of the best direct selling companies in DXN, everybody is looking at DXN. There are many other leaders and team who are not satisfied currently with their company. Now, when you being a DXN promoter, if those teams come under you, your growth will be very fast. So concentrate on physical influences. We are a company which is making waves in the world now. You need to bring all these people here. Try for that. Your business will become much more extraordinary. And out of these four crown ambassadors, the third fastest is Madam Sheikha Turki from Saudi Arabia. And the fastest is Madam Amira Al-Yubi, Allah Rahma. She passed away, unfortunately, at a very young age. The fastest crown ambassador of DXN is not alive now. I'll show you a photo which has been taken last month during the during the recognition night of Saudi Arabia. You know, this photo shows two things. One, how a social media celebrity can change your DXN business. The second, the legacy of DXN business. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Amira Al-Yubi, while she was joining DXN, she was having around 3 million followers in a social media called Snapchat. When she joined, when she posted the video about our black coffee, within 3 days, our 6-month coffee stock has been finished. Within 3 days. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the game of today. You can look around and you can find social media influencers who are everywhere among the crowd. Try to find them and bring them into your DXN business. I'm telling you, if you're planning to become crown ambassador, within 5 years, your job will be achieved in 6 months if social media celebrities are joining in your team. Just imagine a situation, you're recruiting 20 social media celebrities in your team in width. Just imagine how much would be your income. Just imagine how fast you will be able to achieve the crown ambassador title. Ladies and gentlemen, now every month, the bonus of DXN we are giving for the future of this little kid. You know, we are putting it for his use in future. When he become 18, the money which his mother has earned through DXN business is going to make him a millionaire by default. This is the beauty of DXN business. Madam Amira, even she has got passed away, she is still one among the topmost achiever of DXN in the world, topmost income makers of DXN in the world. Even if she passed away 3 years ago, every month a fantastic income is going into the account of this small boy. This is Dr. Ali, the spouse, the husband of Madam Amira. You need to understand this story. Show this story to make them understand about the value of DXN. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jijit has already explained about it. 73% of world direct sellers are ladies. Ladies are the success of this business. Bring more ladies into your team, and you will become successful more faster. More ladies, more ladies, more ladies. You know, so many crown ambassadors are sitting here. Ladies, many ladies. And DXN India has started by a very strong lady, Dr. Ratna Vasupal, the spouse of Professor Vasupal. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Try to recruit more and more ladies. Millennials. Target millennials. Who are millennials? 29 to 44 age group. You all might have joined DXN during that time. You might not be having that energy now, but they are having. Millennials are having energy to do work, and also they wish to become successful at this current age. So target them and bring into your business. Gen Z, unfocused generation. They don't have proper focus because of the gadgets which they have in their hand. But for them, they need money, they need to travel, they need everything in life, but they cannot do work. For them, the best business is DXN business. You don't have to go to an office. You don't have to have a boss. You can look at your phone, but still the business, the money will keep coming. Target Gen Z. Ladies and gentlemen, the decision that you are going to make is going to change your life. Every one of these crown ambassadors, one day they have made a decision, a strong decision to become a crown ambassador. And that is the reason why they are sitting here. Your decision should not be normal. Decision to do DXN business has to be extraordinary. It should be boiling inside you. It should be burning inside you. It should not make you sit. It should make you run. The decision should torture you. The decision should toil you. The decision should not allow you to sit and rest. The decision has to be that strong. Today is the day for you to make that decision to become a DXN Crown Ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, once you have taken the decision, then determination is important. I would like to talk about Mr. Pedro Apasa. I would like to talk about Mr. Pedro Apasa to explain about determination. You know, this person one day has organized an independent convention in Bolivia. And he has taken his team in different buses. He was traveling in the car, and his daughter, 18-year-old daughter, was organizing the team in the bus. While coming back, they have met with an accident. And unfortunately, the loving daughter of Mr. Pedro Apasa passed away in that accident. And the next day, there was a meeting, online meeting, where Pedro Apasa wanted to participate. Miss Evelyn has told Pedro Apasa not to come. Don't join. You are in a difficult situation. Don't come. Mr. Prajit told Pedro Apasa, don't come. But he insisted, no, I will come. Show must go on. That should be the determination. That should be the determination, ladies and gentlemen. Without strong determination, you will not be able to become a crown ambassador. All these people who are sitting in front have made that decision once and determined. And what they have done, they have started doing DXN daily. Like Mr. Laszlo told, every day, kulyum, every day, kulyum, ablar, talk, keep talking about DXN. Don't be restful, don't be relaxed. Every day, you need to keep talking about DXN. Once you keep doing that, you will understand that all your difficulties in your life has been finished. You have become a free man, free woman. You have become a DXN Crown Ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the day. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. Go Crown Ambassadors.